Kabir left his home with a basket full of food. But when he returned, the basket was empty. Still, something incredible happened. Because sometimes, when you give with kindness, what comes back is far more than what you gave. In a small village where mornings arrived softly, the sun rose over mud houses and green fields. Birds filled the air with gentle songs, and the village slowly woke up, peaceful, simple, and warm. Inside one of those humble homes lived a young boy named Kabir. He sat quietly near the doorway, watching the light enter his house, his eyes curious and full of kindness. In the corner of the room, Ma Suman cooked a simple meal. The sound of boiling lentils and the smell of warm rice filled the home. Kabir watched silently, feeling comforted by her presence. Near the wall lay an old bamboo basket. Worn, simple, and empty. It had seen many days of use, just like the family who owned it. Ma Suman gently filled the basket with food and placed it in Kabir's hands. "Take this," she said softly. Kabir nodded, holding it carefully, as if it carried something precious. Kabir stepped onto the dusty village path, the basket held close to his chest. He didn't know why, but his heart felt light, as if today mattered. Under a large banyan tree sat an old woman, tired and alone. Kabir slowed his steps, noticing the hunger in her eyes. Without hesitation, Kabir offered her the basket. The old woman looked up, surprised, then smiled with gratitude. "Bless you, child," she whispered. Kabir walked away, holding the now empty basket. But strangely, his heart felt fuller than before. Further along the road, Kabir saw a farmer resting, his face weary from the sun. The man looked exhausted and hungry. Kabir opened the basket and shared what little food remained. The farmer smiled warmly. "Thank you, son. You've helped more than you know." As the afternoon sun softened, Kabir continued walking. The basket was empty again, but his steps felt steady and sure. Near a hut, Kabir heard a child crying. He knelt beside him and shared what he could. The tears slowly turned into a shy smile. Again and again, Kabir shared, without counting, without expecting. And each time, the basket seemed to carry more purpose than food. The sky turned orange and pink as Kabir finally turned back toward home. He was tired, but peaceful. Ma Suman stood at the doorway, waiting. She looked at Kabir with gentle curiosity as he stepped inside. Kabir placed the basket down and froze. It was full. Grains, fruits, vegetables, more than he had carried before. Kabir stared in disbelief. "Ma, how did this happen?" he asked softly. Ma Suman smiled knowingly. "When you give with a clean heart," she said, "life finds a way to give back." Soon, villagers arrived, one by one, placing food into the basket. "You helped us today," they said. "This is our thanks." The basket overflowed, not just with food, but with love, gratitude, and connection. Later that night, Kabir sat outside under the stars, the basket beside him. The village felt quieter, but warmer. Kabir finally understood. The basket didn't come back full because it was magic. It came back full because kindness travels in circles. From that day on, Kabir shared freely. And somehow, he never felt poor again. The old basket rested in Kabir's hands, still simple, still worn, but forever full of meaning. Dear children, remember this. What you give with kindness always returns. Sometimes as food, sometimes as love, and sometimes as a full heart.
If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And share it with your friends.